Chris, aka Mr. Ramon 420, coming to you from my humble abode on a Saturday morning. I hope you guys are doing okay. I am here to do a review because a lot of you asked for it. I appreciate it. A review for Ryan Nicholson's Torched. What can I say about this? It's pretty damn impressive. This is Ryan's first film that he ever made. It's actually from his production company, Plot Digger Films, based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. I gotta say, I really like this film. It's only 45 minutes long, but let me start you off with it. A girl named Dina or Deanna, I'm sorry if it's probably Dina, is just waking up. Is ready to go to work. She gets on the elevator. She's coming out of the elevator, and that's when the rapist appears. So we're talking 3 minutes into this film that the action occurs. He actually uses a cattle prod on her twice to get her to the ground. Now, the rape in this film is not as brutal as his other film, Forgettables, with the 4 guys and the bowling pin. This is more subtle. You feel the pain in her eyes, and you want to help her and hold her and make sure she's okay. And the rape ends pretty quickly. She's left on the ground. The guy actually leaves the cattle prod there. She goes back to her apartment, takes a swab of vaginal area, because she actually works in a nursing facility at a university. Takes a shower, doesn't feel like she wants to go on, but decides she's going to continue. There we meet a couple other people in her life, including her nurse that's her best friend, and a doctor who probably has feelings for her, and in a way is kind of creepy looking. There was something odd about him. Nothing much is going on there. It's kind of bizarre thing. Of course, she works at night. She gets home. She's having a nap on her couch. All of a sudden, the burglar comes in, opens up the window, sees her. He's ready to rape her. She gets the cattle prod, shocks him a few times. He's down on the ground. And this is where I guess her insanity starts to, evolve. You notice that he's kind of basically naked with his shorts just on, and he's tied, his arms to the back. She decides she's gonna get a, container of urine, because, you need that to have around, unless you can buy urine at that time of night. I don't know where you can buy it, but good luck finding it. So she pours it all over him, and apparently it stings because he's already been burned by her and been cut. And as a matter of fact, you find out how she burned him because she gets a blowtorch. She has a blowtorch in her home and starts burning the leg, and it looks pretty damn real, pretty viciously real. And over a period of time, she actually has a few things in her home, like a couple surgical needles, and whatnot, and she tortures him a little bit more. Then she gets to meet a new person in the apartment complex, a male neighbor who's trying to be friendly, but she can't deal with it. And he seems like a pretty nice guy. One thing leads to another. He and her become involved in a relationship, which is pretty good. But then she actually starts stealing medical supplies from nursing unit, just stuff to keep him alive, to keep him around, because she wants to have as much fun with him. Now, while she's having a relationship with her new neighbor, which seems to be going pretty well and having a great time with her. This is where, like, the madness just really begins. Probably around the 28-minute mark is maybe 2.5 to 3 minutes of just cringe-inducing film. It's so oh. It starts off where she, you know, starts to make him feel good, makes him sure that he's erect and ready for business. Then she grabs a whole bunch of syringe needles and starts stabbing with him in his happy time area. Of course, it's not going to be happy time area anymore for a while. Then she gets the blowtorch. Wow. Oh. Oh. She burns the balls. She burns the balls, and then she burns the shaft. I mean, by the time it's done, it looks like it's dripping wax. It just, the skin is just peeling off, and then afterwards she gets a couple more of the syringe and starts poking the holes where the most burns were, and there's colors of pus that are just coming there. It's just, ooh, that was some vicious stuff. And then she continues more torturing. And actually, at one point, she goes out and finds a heroin addict with most likely AIDS, because there was a conversation in the car that she took him, and she brings him back to her apartment where he can take down the victim to the Hershey Highway. Ugh. So she leaves the apartment and she decides to go across the hall to see her, her boyfriend. And unfortunately, I don't want to say any more because it would ruin like the plot twist. There are a few things, and unfortunately, it's only 45 minutes because you would really like to see more of her torturing people and destroying, killing people. There is quite a bit of killing. Well, there's some killing. There's a good amount of blood. Really impressive looking. And as a matter of fact, you want to see where she's going because she's just started torturing her next victim. I really gotta say this was a great film. The effects are pretty good, except there was one part where she has a buzzsaw and she's smashing a guy's head in, and unfortunately you could see that it's rubber, like a rubber physics. But that's the only complaint I have about it. He made this back in 2004, before Gutter Balls and all that, all the popular ones. This is fantastic. I am really impressed with it. I definitely enjoyed it a lot. And it comes with audio commentary, an interview, behind the scenes look. It's digitally remastered so you can see everything in clear picture. Ryan did something really fantastic. Sometimes I'm impressed with people's first work, and sometimes it's just not there. That was fantastic. I'm going to put a link below to where you can buy Ryan stuff. It's going to be Plot Digger Films. They have T-shirts, they have DVDs, a whole bunch of great stuff you can find. Just fantastic. Really happy I bought it. I definitely would recommend it, to a lot of people. Well, here's the thing. This is not meant for people under 18, and this is not meant for people who are for, I guess I don't know, I would just say, if you're on a Saturday afternoon you think, the horror film is Paranormal Activity. Not that it is, but I'd rather see this. And for some people, you should too. You know, Ryan's a really good film director. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's doing. Just impressive stuff. I like the films that are coming out of Plot Ticker Films. And I really, really want to get my hands on Famine. I mean, that would be swell. That would be swell. So yeah, uh, Torched, fantastic film. I really enjoyed it. It's a shame it's only 45 minutes, but what can you do? It was a great job for his first film. Alright guys, thank you so much. Chicken Man, I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. Bye.